Some people seem to think that Shericka Jackson's time has come and gone. But I'm here to tell you that you are wrong about Shericka Jacko Jackson. And great news for Tajay Gayle and Akeem Blake plus Paulina says she's coming stronger. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to go. And you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. And ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, first up, we have to tell you that we have a new YouTube channel up and running. It's brand new. It's called Peter Lloyd World of Wealth, where we discuss all things finance. So if you want to get to that financial freedom that so many of us desire, check out Peter Lloyd World of Wealth. Now, let's get into this multi-storied Peter Lloyd World track and field video. Now, we have not seen her in a bit, so she posted this picture of herself, none other than Tina Clayton, one half of the famous twin turbo, with her sister Tia Clayton becoming the find of the 2024 track and field women's 100-meter sprint season. Well, certainly in terms of the Jamaican context. Tina Clayton, as you know, I have predicted that if she is healthy and back to her old ways, I'm anticipating a great 2025 for this phenomenally talented young lady. I can see her getting close, if not beyond, her sister's 10.86 PB. So, hope you have a great holiday, Tina Clayton. Looking forward to see what happens for you for the 2025 season. Clearly, she's back in training with MVP Track Club based on this picture.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Well, Mr. Smith celebrated his birthday. We're talking about Marie-Josée Talou and her king. Mr. Smith, remember, they got married recently. Well, they received something special on Mr. Smith's, Mr. Smith, the king's birthday. Trini Africa _Jave wrote, sponsor Nike Sportswear. Thanks to Federosa 69 and Stefan Graham for this. Designed, made classics ones, fully customized to our nationalities, engraved, limited edition, only matching pair. Wedding gift for my wife and I. And people, these are really cool sneakers. They look incredible. Now, unfortunately, there was music to this audio, and we don't have the copyright to it. So, we just have the visuals here for you. But obviously, those are the Nike reps, and you're gonna see the shoes. And of course, that's Marie-Josée Talou. You just saw her husband before, Mr. Smith. The shoes are cool, people. Look at these. These are really gorgeous. I'm a sneaker person, by the way. These are really beautiful. So congratulations and big up to them. One of my favorite power couples in track and field, people. And I can tell you, Mr. Smith is super cool, as is his amazing wife. Now, great news for Jamaica's Akeem Blake, the Diamond League men's 100-meter winner for the Diamond League finals in 2024, which of course took place at the Brussels Diamond League, where he walked away with the win in the men's 100 meters. Now, what's the news? Nationwide reports that Jamaica's 2024 Diamond League winners Akeem Blake and Tajay Gayle, of course Akeem Blake the men's 100 meters and Tajay Gayle the men's long jump, have gained wild cards to next year's World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan. Blake 100 meters at the Diamond League final and Gale the men's long jump. Now, this in fact is a reversal of World Athletics' original decision to not give them a wild card. Respected track and field pundit Leighton Levy says the initial decision by World Athletics was unfair and he's happy they've had a change of heart. Here is Akeem Blake winning that 100-meter finals.
Coleman gets out fast as you'd expect. Blake is right there with him as well. Fred Curley with some work to do. It's Blake and Coleman in the front at the moment. Coleman might just have this one. It's going to be close, but Blake hangs in. Blake gets the win.
That's really, really good news for Jamaica people, because what it means is we'll be able to field 4 men to the 100 meters individually instead of the usual 3, and we will be able to field 4 men also to the World Champion. That is the World Championships I'm talking about, men's long jump. That's really, really, really good news. Now, the Olympic and World Champion in the women's 400 meters, the Dominican Republic's remarkable Paulina, she's back in training and has a message she has sent to the world. The 400-meter world and Olympic champion said this on her social media page. She said, "I'm not stopping yet by the grace of God. I'm coming back stronger than ever." I mean, you know, wow. So, I mean, if you're already the Olympic 400-meter champion and the world champion, how much stronger do you intend to come back? I suspect she may be hinting at world record. Okay, here she is in training. Remember I told you that most pros really go off for no more than 2 to 4 weeks. So many of the pros are already back in training, and we can see that Paulina is at it. Can't wait to see what she delivers in 2025. I do believe that we have at least one young lady, if she's healthy, who is going to give Paulina a problem for 2025. And yes, I'm talking about Nikisha Price. You know I'm a huge fan. And outside of her not having stomach issues for the semifinals at the Olympic Games in Paris, I really think this young lady is going to be a factor. Meaning Jamaica's Nikisha Price. Big up to Paulina, nonetheless. We were just talking about her the other day, Serena Cole, and then we saw this on her social media page. This is the only thing I've seen of her in quite some time, so big up to Serena Cole. Let's see what she does for the 2025 track and field season in the women's 100 meters. Now, we put out this poll recently. We got 326, so this is not like some certified poll, but basically in the poll we asked if most of you believe that the big 3, meaning Shelly and Fraser Price, Leighton Thompson-Herah, and Shericka Jacko, if their time had come and gone, and most of you answered yes. In fact, 21% of you said no way is the big 3 time gone. 57% of you said yes, their time has gone, and 22% of you said it's hard to say. Now, it was only 356 votes, so like I said, this is not like a national poll, but I'm talking to my regulars here, and I think this seems to be the sentiment of many Jamaicans that their time has passed. But let me say this. Now, you may have a reasonable argument in terms of Leighton Thompson-Herah because scar tissue issues because of continuous years of injuries. Certainly since about 2017, she has been having this Achilles heel. It just has not really gone away. It's just been managed. And I do know, and I did a whole video on this about about continuous injuries and what scar tissue can do to you and how it can terribly impact the athlete's ability to sprint fast. So maybe unless she gets great treatment, Leighton Thompson-Herah is at the very least in threat. And Shelly and Fraser Price is going to be 38 next year, if my memory serves me correctly. And she's still running incredible times, but the very fact that she's 38 means that She can't recover from any injury quickly enough. It also means that she needs a longer time to recover from even basic races. So they would have to properly manage her races. I still think she's a danger, but I can also see why some of you think that her time is sort of on the descent. But Shericka Jacko Jackson, how could you think that Shericka Jackson's time has passed, people? Shericka Jackson is the greatest 200-meter sprinter all time. I don't care what any of you say. Yes, she doesn't have the world record. And yes, I don't know why this is a big deal. She has not won the Olympic Games, but she's the second fastest woman all time. She has the second fastest, third fastest, fourth fastest, and the fifth fastest 200 meters all time. She's back-to-back world champion over the 200 meters, and she was unbeaten in this event for nearly 2 freaking years. She is the greatest 200-meter champion, and the only thing that happened to her after all this time is that she got injured. And if she recovers, and yes, she's going to be 30, but in today's track and field, 30 is not old, it's not even middle-aged. So I still don't understand why any one of you would actually believe, and you have a right to believe this, that Shericka Jackson's time has come and gone. People, look at the end of this 200 meters. Perhaps the greatest 200 meter ever ran. This, of course, is the Budapest 200-meter finals at World Championships in 2023, where she ran that second fastest 200-meter all time. Look at the execution here.
Thomas trying to go with her, but it's Shericka Jackson at the moment. Can she hold it? She's storming to victory here. Watch the clock. This is so fast. Richardson.
Now this, of course, is my 2 cents. The only 2 persons I can think of who could in any way, shape and or form in today's world be any kind of threat to Shericka Jackson over the 200 meters would be Gabby Thomas, the current Olympic champion, who is nowhere close to Shericka Jackson in terms of the sheer time. They're not even in the same time zone, people. I mean, literally, they're not even in the same time zone. And I'd say maybe Julian Alfred, who is also even worse, not in the same time zone. There is no human being alive that we are aware of who can beat Shericka Jackson once she's back and fit. Nobody. So her time definitely has not passed, not even slightly. I'm going to say this again to you, and you can prove me wrong in any way, but there is no way to prove me wrong. Second fastest time, third fastest, fourth fastest, fifth fastest time ever in the 200 meters. There is literally no one that we are aware of in sports today, in the women's 200 meters, who can hold a candle to Shericka Jackson. Even the time that Gabby Thomas won was nothing close to what Shericka Jackson did at the World Championships in 2022. In fact, in at least 5 of her fastest races. So there is no one on God's earth, literally, who can beat her. So you are exceedingly wrong if you believe that her time has passed. Now maybe you are answering that the 3 of them on top together. I can understand that. That would be correct. But if you're referencing them as individuals, so maybe I should have been a bit more clear. But I'm telling you this, once healthy, there is no one on God's earth who can beat this woman. There is no one. There is no one I can see in the collegiate scene, in the high school scene, in Europe, there is no one that we know of, no other living human being, female, who can beat her or even come close to her over 200 meters. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Great news there for Akeem Blake and Tajay Gayle, and even better news for Jamaica. Well, that means we can send 4 people to represent us at the World Championships in the 100 and there's 4 also in the men's long jump. That's great news for us. Paulina, do you think Nikisha Price, super healthy, could ever be a threat to her? I think she can. And Serena Cole, what are your thoughts? Tina Clayton, will 2025 be her year? Now, don't forget to check out our new channel, Peter Lloyd World of Wealth. Don't forget to check out our Printify if you want to support the channel. Check out our merch. Our merch is amazing. I'll leave a link in the description below. It will be pinned. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings, and queens. Bless up!